Hi Kiwi, welcome back to another episode of Signalis, possibly the final episode. I am going to take this final tarot card, the Death Tarot card that we got from unfortunately seeing some of our, I wouldn't necessarily call her companion, but she's something adjacent to it if not, but seeing her, a recurring character's death, unfortunately. And we're going to go ahead and plop this tarot card into our final puzzle slot, take a photo, and hopefully be done with Rotfront. I imagine there's a boss fight ahead, so I'll definitely bring all the good stuff. I never found the grenade launcher, actually, now that I think about it. Maybe there is one more thing to do. Nonetheless, let's go ahead and plop that death card down here. Use death. We're gonna equip our photo module one last time. Now, is there a way to delete photos? Because I have a bunch of photos that I've taken that I would like to... Maybe they just automatically override. So let's take a photo of the lights on first. So this is the puzzle solution out in the atrium is my assumption. We're gonna go ahead and capture photograph. And then let's turn the light off, capture another photograph. So it looks like just the previous photos get deleted, I think, unless we've used all 6 of them. Nope, okay, cool. So now we have our puzzle solution potentially, and I can just go back and forth between those two to get the answer. Let's head over. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to our safe room. We're gonna equip all of our ammunition because we don't need any of the nonsense that is likely going to fall upon us, making it any more difficult to survive than usual. We'll equip our auto injector so that I don't die when I do inevitably take damage, like just now. Oh, that's unfortunate. Man, I get clipped by these guys sometimes. I should have just thermite injected this hallway. I came through here so often. There was no reason not to. Now it's just a little too too late. Don't know why I saved there. I meant to go to the storage, but I guess it's a force of habit. I'm gonna save after I storage too. But let's see. So what do we need in this whole situation? I think we skipped the flare gun. That doesn't seem to do too much damage and it can be blocked. Definitely take the rifle because that seems to be a huge damage source potential. Let's ammo everything up. So we need nitro rounds. Maybe I leave these maybe I bring those with us so that I can keep our rifle fully loaded at all times. It seems like that's meant to be our best damage. I wonder if can you load those into the rifle? I don't know. Seems unlikely. Oh, okay. The flare gun fires grenade shells. I can read Kiwi, so maybe I should have been using those because those seem like they would have been actually really good with the flare gun. My apologies. Someone was probably screaming at the screen telling Jeff to learn how to read. Sorry about that. Submachine gun, honestly, I think I'm putting away because I do not have a lot of ammo for it. It needs 8mm, I believe, and we don't have any of it actually. Yeah, let's put that away. We'll take the dial here. Got a fully loaded shotgun and revolver. Oh, I don't have a fully loaded revolver. So let's... Sorry, let me at least reload the revolver. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go do the puzzle, and then we'll come back for the revolver. Or we'll come back for the rifle ammo and assume that we need it. And if we don't, then that probably means that we have another safe room ahead of us where we can hopefully store things and not be locked out of picking things up. All right, let's grab that dial ring and let's go solve a puzzle. In the meantime, I guess...
So Kiwi, what do you think of this game so far? I think for me it's a net positive, at least for as far as survival horror games are concerned.
I mean, I think I've made it very clear that I am easy to jump scare, easy to freak out. All right, let's see. So we've got Bouillon, Veneta, Kitez, Rotfront, Heimat, and Lang. And we presumably... Oh, I see. Who needs the dial ring? One of you need a dial ring, don't... Aha, there we go. So now we can turn Rotfront. There we go. Okay. Let's look at our... I guess I do need to equip this. We're going to open this view photograph. Let's start with Bouillon. Bouillon is a full moon, and Rotfront is a no moon. Bouillon... A full moon. Okay, hold on. I had that right the first time. Full moon. Then Rotfront is a no moon. Then we have Vitesse there, which is a quarter moon. I don't remember waxing and waning. I haven't looked at that in ages. So, oh no, I took a photo. Vitesse, we wanted a quarter moon. This. And Veneta, we wanted the opposite, I think, like this, perhaps?
I'm assuming the yellow is the moon and the blue is not the moon? Maybe? Maybe I'm mistaken. I cannot get these interfaces straight. But that's cool. Now that I see how the images are formed, at least some of them are based on how the circles in the main image cause the moon symbol. So Heimat and Veneta are the same. They need the quarter moon. I feel like I'm doing this wrong. You know what? I'm gonna just speed through this so you don't have to watch my abysmal short-term memory.
Okay, this should do it in theory. There we go. Oh my goodness, that took... Oh, I don't like how that hole opened. Oh, and it's glitching. I already hate this. But my goodness, Kiwi, that puzzle should not have taken as long as it did. It turns out, so the gold symbol represents the moon, and the blue symbol represents the sun, and now I know. But that was like, it was not very clear were we representing the moon or an eclipse. I bet there was probably a way to better understand that, but for me, I couldn't figure it out. Anyway, here we go. I have to keep pressing it. This. Hey. Looks kind of familiar. Is this the room we started in? Are we like genuinely going full circle? What are you? Locked, it requires a key. It's locked, it requires a key. This is the safe we saw at the very start of the game, I think, if I recall correctly. I guess we're not quite done because we need keys to unlock that. The national flag, it's meaningless. Oh gosh. Black and white pictures of paintings Ariana used to make. Okay, what about up here? Old Imperial cereals. Ariana loved reading these. I remember this. We saw this at the start of the game. I'm very confident. Textbooks on radio operation. These used to belong to Ariana's mother. Look like there's anything to see here. There's a computer here. Book. What are you? Glass seal has been broken. It's time to go home. Pick up the king in yellow? Huh. Guess there was more I could look at there.
Interesting. Okay, hold on.
Can I not? I was so hopeful I could save. Oh, Kiwi. Oh, I don't have any equipment. Oh, no. Guess we're not fighting. Oh. Or are we? Weird. Did the timelines just converge or something? I think they might have. Oh, good. 2 repair sprays. Auntie's note. Ariana, I left some of yesterday's dinner in the fridge for you. You can warm it up when you get back from school. Please pick up the books your uncle ordered from the Ito bookstore on your way home. Remember to leave some space in your school bag for them this time so they don't get wet. This is literally the game telling us not to fill our inventory entirely. I appreciate that, game. Now, is 1 slot enough? I mean, that's interesting. Like, what do you do if you don't... I guess you'd have to destroy ammo or something. 10mm ammo 20. It
seems like they want us to use the pistol, interestingly enough. Now, what does this note say?
Workforce assignment for young Ariana. I'm going to just pronounce her name differently every time I read it, I guess. We have been informed that your compulsory military service period was recently completed. According to our files, you have previously graduated from the Mandelbrot Polytechnical High School in Rotfront Sector C on R34.59C and have recently submitted an application for a military service assignment Penrose program. You have been processed by Aeon Workforce Assignment, previous work experience, store clerk, young, photo store, part-time, compulsory military service, Rotfront Orbital, long-range radio operations officer training. Should you not be accepted by a military service program by the end of the season or find other employment, you will be assigned the following workplace: S23 Sierpinski Production and Mining Facility on Lang. That's how she ended up here.
Hey, what have we got here?
Letter from Mother. My dearest Ariana, I am so glad to hear you're feeling better again. I was very worried when I heard from your aunt that you're in the hospital again. I still remember how you used to get sick so much as a child. Please don't overexert yourself, okay? The photo you sent me is very interesting. What a strange coincidence that she looks so much like you. You could be twins. Perhaps she is related to us somehow, though I don't know anyone named Sio in our family. From the looks of it, it was shot on Veneta. Alright, well, Alina was a Gestalt, so it's unlikely that a replica was based on her, but we can't rule it out entirely. Your military service will begin soon, so you might be wearing a uniform like her soon enough. Please send me a photo when that happens. Love, Mother.
I guess that's why they got compared in the photos together and why they seem to blend together temporarily. Anything over here?
Right, so we have saved. Let's go ahead and equip ourselves for what can only be interpreted as inevitably a boss fight. So, question is, it seems like it wants me to take the standard pistol.
But is 20 shots really enough?
Maybe I bring the pistol just in case. We take the rifle for damage. We take auto injectors for survivability. I think I probably just use these to heal to full and keep the auto injectors. Yeah, we're in the blue now, which is great. We just hold on to the auto injectors for HP. Next up, guess we bring the pistol because the game seems to really want us to take that. Then I will bring, definitely not the submachine gun. I think I bring our rifle and the rounds for that, perhaps. Large caliber PTFE coated high powered armor piercing 16mm nitro express rifle ammunition. Packs a punch. Overcapacity, so I can't hold more than 6 ammo. Okay, but that's a fair bit. And I take one more weapon on top of that. Probably the shotgun, I guess, in case we need to like have AoE spread. Can't go wrong with a shotgun in a survival horror game, Kiwi. That's kind of staple for survival. Yeah, we'll take that. All right, now I still have one. I don't have any inventory spots if I do that, so I think I'm gonna sack
The shotgun, I think. Between these two, we should have enough damage, presumably.
All right, Kiwi. This may be the final boss, and it sounds like it's going to be Ariana, if I had to guess. Actually, hold on. Let's look at the map real quick. What is this room called? No map data. Excellent. Okay. Well, here we go. Let's get some answers. This is the end. Leave forever. Yeah, this is the end, Kiwi. This is it.
Here we go.
Turn on my flashlight. I don't have my flashlight. All right, we're just going to go down the red dark corridor where nothing bad will happen. I'm going to take this and sort of see the ground.
Nothing looks super fleshy. Just a little bit mysterious.
What are we going to find at the end of this? I'm really curious. Adler. Adler's note. All efforts to contain this illness have been in vain. All the Gestalt workers have succumbed to it, leaving only dark shadows on walls and floors where they died. As soon as all of us replicas have lost our senses and turned to writhing, and soon all of us replica will have lost our senses and turned to writhing masses of flesh. I now believe it was not an infectious disease, nor some form of poison or radiation. It was a slow corruption of reality itself. As I've relived the same cycle over and over, each time details changed.
Things are twisted, added, removed. How long until it all turns to nothing but noise?
Okay, I have a theory, Kiwi. I have a big theory.
What if we are in some sort of weird time loop?
And that's why we have memories of the past that keep replaying
as little cutscenes.
And that's why we need to keep our promise. We keep dying trying to get to Ariana. What if, I didn't register this, what if that cutscene in the episode that I titled The End, when we die and before we restart a new game, what if those were not just random replicas? What if those were all Elster units that were dead on that site trying to get to Ariana? Because that would explain Adler's weird sense of time. That would explain this comment about the same cycle over and over again happening. And then as far as the cause, I think it was Ariana. Ariana was mentioned to possibly have the ability to bioresonate. Maybe she is controlling reality as alluded to in those books, and she learned how to do that from the books from her parents' bookstore, or like got a sense that she could and then tried to learn how to do it.
I am curious. I am very curious.
Oh, more dialogue. Excellent. What have we got? What have we? Oh, there's the red eye. A red dream. A crashed ship. A strange gate. A hole in the ground. An island beyond reach. Memories from other lives. Dreams of suffering and loneliness. A promise. A search for someone lost. It feels like everyone who still had sentience had this same dream. What if Erica, or Issa rather, what if Issa was looking for Ariana the same way we are, because she has the same memory? She's trapped in the same memory loop.
I saw her in the red emptiness waiting for me.
We made a promise. As the memories of a stranger rushed into my mind, I felt the borders of myself blur.
Now I can no longer tell where Falca ends and Elster begins?
Is this a memory of Elster, or That's why Falca is sleeping, because her persona somehow possessed Elster? Don't know. I don't know, but this is really the conspiracy theories, Kiwi, are going out of control now. Stop. You must turn back. There is nothing for you there. You've tried so many times and you've failed every time. Don't you see that you're ruining everything? This is your final warning, Adler. Okay, here's another theory. What if every time we die and things get reset, the world gets a little bit more meaty, a little bit more corrupted? I wonder if we pay attention through our playthroughs if there are dead bodies that are
Just Elster units on the ground.
Maybe that also explains why Adler was never antagonistic to us, at least not yet. And that's because we might be the Falca unit, the one that he loves the most. Falca's memory, here we go, Kiwi. We were dancing to that song. This is a memory of that. Oh my goodness. The Elster unit at the start, at that flashback, was the Falca unit somehow. We were dancing to that song they start the broadcast with. We fell asleep watching that movie we had seen so many times before. If only I could take us back to the time when we were happy. These memories are mine now. Oh, Kiwi, this is so cool. Okay, hold on. Oh, we're back in the Falca room.
Why did you return?
There's nothing for you here. She'll never dance with us again, no matter what we do. She doesn't even want us anymore. So it's not Ariana here. Falca. I won't forgive you, or it won't forgive you. I couldn't read that fast enough. Oh, both of us, we are incomplete. Let us become whole again. Okay,
here we go. It looks like she throws spears if I had to guess based on what's floating behind her back.
Do I shoot? Doesn't seem like, oh, do we just take periodic damage? Okay, I guess I'm shooting. Video. I think she's invading our mind like how Calibris do. Okay, it seems to zoom in on her. What is this? Pick up spear. Yes, stirb. Pick up spear. Okay. So I picked up a spear. Do I throw it back at her? Can't use this here. Do I need multiple spears? I'm unclear. Looks like she throws one spear and then retracts it. Elster.
I saw her name flash on the screen.
We use this. Saw that flash for a second. Okay, her spears have disappeared. Can I use it on her bed? Can I use it on her directly? I'm getting pinched. Hold on, can I equip this? No, I cannot. Okay. Let's assume that's not the case. Let's keep the damage up for now. We'll equip the auto injectors to not die. The game, she told us to die there. Okay, she's down. Maybe now I can use a spear on her. Oh, she summons friends. And the music gets a lot more frantic, but it also gives us med packs, which is nice if I could pick them up. Oh, you know what? I'm probably just gonna, whoa, that was creepy. I couldn't read that fast enough to know what it meant. All right, we need to take these guys don't respawn. What are you? Care patch, don't need that. Achtung, attention, or warning. System critical. Did we already use an auto injector? We did not, okay. So the game seems to be warning us right before she attacks. That said Hilfmir, which means help me. Die. Okay, we auto injected now. Hilfe. So yeah, Hilfe is the German verb to help, or she's using it in more of the command form. She's saying help. I think what we're gonna do is we're probably gonna use the rifle when we phase her next. That way. Du hast es versprochen. You have said it. I think is what she said. Do I need to pick up another spear maybe? Try this. No space to carry a spear. Where'd the spear go? What did I pick up? Oh, a health pack. Let's use that then. Pick up the spear. Pick up the spear. Come on. Pick up spear. Yes. Okay, I think we picked it up that time. All right, we've got it. I still don't. Wait. Okay, for a second, I'm like, did it say some text after I picked that up? Definitely taking more hits than I need to. Please. Bitte means please. Okay, she's phased. Can I spear her again? Yeah, it seems like I need to pick up a spear and then touch her with it. Okay, this is a health spray plus. We're gonna pick that up and move and then use it. Now let's go ahead and equip the rifle that we've chosen not to use almost this entire run. Why are you... I saw Varum Bist here? Why are you here, I think it said? Bang. Haya? Couldn't read that. I think we need to avoid the pillars or the spears while they're red. Then we can try picking them up. We don't have the space to pick it up. What do we need to use? I guess I'll just use another health repair spray because we picked up 2 and I didn't realize. Grab that. Are you sitting in the chair over there, ma'am? Hey, this is an interesting way to fight the boss. I appreciate it. Oh, she's got shields now. Die.
Oh, they do almost look like sound waves, which is interesting. They do
in fact do damage, so I should probably not let myself get hit by them. Or her spears. Bang.
Now I can reload this and get 2 more shots.
All right, we're turning this into a... Interesting. I guess that's a smart way to use this top-down perspective. Make it a bullet hell, I guess. Bang. Okay, we're ready. It looks like you're phased again, so let's go ahead. Oh, we're shoving those spears into her face, Kiwi. Those spears are in her face. All right, we're going to use the pistol to take out these trash mobs because they die in 1 hit. If I fully charge the shot, I guess. Otherwise, they die in 2. Oh, summoning more friends. We'll keep up the Oh, she summoned 3 friends now. 1, 2, 3. 4 shots, 3 friends. All dead. All right, she's gonna start shooting again. They're warning me about that. I'm gonna reload this first. We're gonna equip this, reload that. No, don't destroy the ammo, Kiwi. Destroying ammo is a bad idea. Ooh, I got hit by the spears. We've likely done enough damage to her if we are at the point of her dropping spears. I couldn't read that fast enough, unfortunately. I'm trying to read the German where I can, but it flashes on the screen and I can't read it fast enough. Oh, good, they gave us more ammo. That's helpful. Could really use a heal, though. Go ahead and... Oh, I don't have the inventory to do it away. Nope, okay. Well, far be it from me to not progress in an instance where I could survive otherwise. Bang. Doesn't look like that was enough to phase her. Oh, what is going on with our screen? Now, does that mean I'm low on HP? I guess it does, but I think it's more than that. I think she's like she's making the world warp. Got a chance to drop this on her. Let's stab her. Looks like she's only got 1 spear left, so this is probably her final phase if I had to guess. Lassos eins wären. I don't... Let one be? I can't translate that one. I don't know it well enough. Ooh, our screen is getting super warped. I'm out of ammo. Hold on. Oh, I'm so excited to see what happens after I beat her, though. I'm very curious. Bang. Grab the spear while I can. The fact that you're kind of locked into a text box makes this extra dangerous. I like it, though. Oh, screens are very unhappy with us because I am in a state of almost dead. Okay, well now I'm no longer in a state of almost dead because I died. All right. This might be the last phase, Kiwi. Here we go. Yeah, we were shoving spears into her face. That's rough. Right. Happens. Violent scene missing. What do you mean violent scene not missing? Hugging Ariana. Better not roll credits. Okay, good. I'm like, we don't have answers yet. What?
What is happening here?
Ulster 512. That room 512 that we found a key for, that was our room? Now we are one. I've been waiting for this for a long time. This space intentionally left blank. Okay, this has got some Bakemonogatari levels of I have to interpret so much more. Once again... Oh, hey, Adler.
Once again, you've returned. Oh man, he looks really rough. Are you really willing to go through this one? Are you really willing to go through with this once more? You've seen what happens. This world cannot take much more. This may be our last chance. So, is this the reset point, maybe?
If you go back, it'll all fall apart. I can't let that happen.
You selfish monster.
Or I guess that's maybe him saying it.
You selfish monster.
Oh, shoot. Now we are the one that has something on our face. We just one-shot Adler, I think.
He's like trying to stop us from going through this gate.
I think this is the like world reset point sort of thing.
We'll destroy everything.
Okay, we're walking back to that ship again. All right, I guarantee you, look at the bodies if we're going to the ship and there are bodies there. They're going to be our bodies. I didn't think about the meaning of that 512 until now. It was on the side of the ship. It was on the door. That was probably our apartment. I should look at what we got from that room later and figure it out.
Okay, we're touching the ship.
Climb back up to the top, right? There aren't any bodies on the floor this time.
We got the door partway open in the previous episode. Hopefully we don't lose an arm this time.
We get it open. I heard the hatch open. We're not over, Kiwi. There's still a little bit more to go. We're back on the ship. They are doing, oh my goodness, I love full circles. Penrose Briefing, Phase 2. Start of decrypted transmission. By our calculations, 1,500 cycles of mission time will have passed when you receive this message. This is the message we got at the end of the end cutscene. Or at the beginning of the beginning cutscene. When we started the new game, when we saw the two together on the ship. Congratulations, comrade. By now you should have become fully acclimatized to your new life on board your ship. As you approach the Oort cloud, your search for new worlds will begin. Utilizing the long-range sensors, you will scout for valuable resources, habitable worlds, or signs of alien life. Remember to rely on your replica to assist you in maintaining your vessel.
We all wish you great success on your mission. End of decrypted transmission.
So what if Ariana was the Gestalt for both Elster and Falca?
And that is why their memories are shared.
Wonder if that's it.
I bet that's it. So we can't go through here. Can we go through any of these doors?
Can't go through here. Can't go through here. So we're gonna go to Ariana's room, Kiwi. We're gonna go to Ariana's room. Oh boy.
More stuff to read? Yeah, more stuff to read. Garbage bags. In the end, we did not have the strength to dispose of them anymore. Rough.
Cycle 225. When I signed up for this mission, I just wanted to get away from everything.
I was sick of rot front, of school, of the photo store, sick of the fake smiles and whispering behind people's backs.
Wait, no, is this Issa's? Issa worked at the photo store, didn't she? No, she worked at the bookstore. Never mind.
When I saw the photo of that soldier, I wondered who she was. Was she happy? Was her family proud of her? Did her comrades love her? Since we looked alike, could I have been like her? But in the end, I just wanted to leave. So just for full clarity, Issa was the bookstore girl, Ariana worked at the photo shop. But they both grew up in Rotfront, interestingly enough. Could I have been like her? But in the end, I just wanted to leave.
Nothing I had done or made ever meant anything to anyone, so why bother? Here I am finally free. I get to be by myself and to do what I want. I can finally be happy. We're to our left. Can't get through there because of the garbage. Down. Can I go down? I can't go down. Is the down full of blood? I think down is full of blood. Let's not look at that anymore.
Cycle 648. Talked some more to the Elster unit.
She's different from the replicas as I knew back home. Nothing like my teachers or the Blockwart protector. I know she didn't have a choice, but it feels like she's also here because she didn't fit in. It's like we've run away from the world together. At first, I didn't like having someone around, and I was glad she's quiet and didn't approach me, but lately I've missed having someone I can talk to. It's been so long since I've last seen another person.
I never thought I'd miss it, except her. Everything is the same here, always. Nothing ever changes. Penrose Briefing, Phase 3. Start of decrypted transmission.
Congratulations, comrade. You survived 3,000 cycles, reaching the final phase of the Penrose program.
It's just shy of like 8 years? Yeah, just about 8 years.
With the end of the operational lifetime of your replica unit approaching, it is time to prepare for the final phase of your mission.
If you have not found a suitable world for landing by this point, accept that you will not.
Find solace in the thought that others might be successful where you failed. As you are probably aware, your ship's spare parts and rations will soon be depleted. Life support system and reactor shielding will soon begin to fail, and radiation may begin to leak from the cooling system. We recommend you do not attempt to prolong your suffering by
Using old filters or rationing supplies.
instead make peace with your fate. We suggest that you ask your replica while it is still functional to spare you a slow and agonizing death, or that you take permanent rest in the cryogenic pod. Remember, you will die having served your nation by partaking in a glorious demonstration of our power. End of decrypted transmission. Oh no, so
Could it be that Elster killed Ariana? I mean, look at this table, it's covered in blood.
if she was on life support at that time, I think we know what happened to Ariana now, Kiwi. What remains in this room? Oh, look, there are paintings in here, Kiwi. Oh boy, I'm afraid of what's going to end up being in this room, and I think more than anything, I'm going to be sad. We're going to the cryogenic room. The cryogenic chamber is right to our right. We may find Ariana's dead body.
I think we can feel the radiation leaking if nothing else.
Cycle 1294. Had a strange dream. I was listening to the radio with my mother. Like back then, the numbers were on, and mother was taking notes with a book on her lap. That book I saw in the shop window of the bookstore where the twins lived, one with a yellow hooded figure on the cover. When I went there to buy it, it was gone, and Erica said the protectors had confiscated it.
Or was it Issa? I can't remember.
Cycle 1840. Everything is always the same. I feel like I'm trapped inside this ship. I know every bolt on every panel in every room of it. I've seen everything. I've done everything there is to do in here. I can't concentrate on anything. It's like there's a fog inside my head, and whenever I try to do anything, I just can't focus. I want to go outside. I want to breathe fresh air. I want to feel wind on my face and in my hair.
Cycle 2503. I think I lost more hair. I'm sitting here getting older. Every time I wake up, I feel older, weaker, sicker. I get out of breath so easily lately, and my back hurts when I sit down. How much longer will this go on? It feels like I'm just dying slowly. It just sounds like she's dying alone and so painfully. Where is Elster? We have two options. The cryogenic chamber in Ariana's room. I think she's going to be in the cryogenic chamber, so let's save that for last. Let's see.
Cycle 5-09. I'm tired of it all. Every time I go to sleep, I wonder if I'll ever wake up again. I'm scared that it'll be the last time I said goodnight to her. Did I say it right? Will she be okay? What if one of us just won't wake up tomorrow? Cycle 54 blank. I don't want to die. I don't want to live anymore either. Everything is just so exhausting. I just want to lie down and disappear. Cycle blank. I just want to sleep. Please just let me sleep. Please just make it stop. Please.
Hopefully I'm not picking the incorrect room.
There's an Elster unit. No, she died in Ariana's room, Kiwi. I couldn't keep my promise. Despite my best efforts, I eventually fell ill too. I had to end it this way. So we caught the disease from wherever it was, Sierpinski or Rotfront, wherever it was that it came from. We died in Ariana's room because we missed her, I guess.
I don't think there's anything left to read, unfortunately.
Other than our own dead corpse. I don't see anything else to interact with. There's only one room left. This is the cryogenic chamber that we saw when we started the very first playthrough. Or when we started the second, I guess, well, the first playthrough, but also when we restarted in this body, in this replica. Here we go. This is probably the end. It's time. All that's left. Go home.
Yes.
That's Ariana over there. Remember our promise. Oh, we're gonna kiss her. Oh, she's alive? Ow.
Elster. I can't do it. You have to do it. It's time for this to end. Please.
I'm gonna ask her to take her life.
Is this just a nightmare that Elster's living in? Reliving when she killed Ariana? Du hast es versprochen? You promised. I think that means you promised.
Oh, she's gonna choke her. Yeah, she's asking Elster to kill her. No. Oh, she looks so pained. I'm sorry. The timer's running out. We saw this in a cutscene before, I think. We definitely did. I don't think we did it. I don't think we were able to choke her. No, we were. Thank you.
One last kiss.
Oh man, this is sad. This is really sad.
Are we trapped in an unending nightmare just because we couldn't kill Ariana?
Oh, I think the infection's finally catching up with us. And she looks beat. Life fades from her eyes.
At least they died together, I guess. Oh, Kiwi, my controller. It's been pulsing this whole time. It just stopped. It stopped because we died. I think my HP had been low when we got here, but it stopped. No, don't do this to me, no.
Game by Rose Engine. That's it, Kiwi. Unless they're gonna pull another new game on us, but I don't think they are. I think that's the end, because we got answers. There are still a lot of questions I have. Like, I guess I need to, like, sit down and put all the pieces together to, like, fully formulate what happened in my head. And then, on top of that, well, that's safe. That's safe in the radio room, or the room before we went to the last save room. We didn't have the keys for that. Did I miss, like, an Easter egg? There must be something in that safe. I don't know what, but there must be. And I'm upset that I might not find out.
Let's let the credits roll, and I'll do my usual end-of-game decompression.
It's been a while since we finished the game. Between Pokemon and Hades, I have been playing the same games nonstop for a while, and so I don't usually I haven't gotten to do my end credit, like, decompress. But an interesting game. Again, I do not have a lot of experience playing survival horror games in any capacity. So I don't know, I can't compare this to other games. This is probably the first formal survival horror game I have personally played.
I've seen a bunch of Let's Plays of Resident Evil games and Silent Hill 2, of course.
But I've never played one myself, unless I guess Alien Isolation and maybe Subnautica kind of count. Alien Isolation definitely counts, but I've never beaten it. And that's for an idea maybe next year, Halloween, when I'm feeling mentally and emotionally equipped for another horror game. But that aside, like, I think overall,
inventory management was definitely my biggest gripe with this game. But if it wasn't for that, though, I love how you get to piece together the story on your own so slowly. There's nothing that outright holds your hand and tells you what is going on in a single blurb. You have to extrapolate a lot. You have to conspiracy theory, and until the end, where you start to really get rapid fire and more answers, there are so many questions that you have to kind of just intuit. The puzzles were really fun. Some of them were a little bit obtuse for me, and some of them were just, my brain is not good at these sorts of puzzles. And I acknowledge that, like the sun and moon puzzle, the very last puzzle to get us to this ending, I had the answer, but my brain just could not interpret it, and my short-term memory, probably from the lack of sleep, is just in the gutter. That made it really difficult. But overall, I'd say
overall it was a really well put together game. It played overall well. I did have some gripes with the auto targeting on the reticle for our guns as well. It really liked to target things behind the enemy that's like right in my face, which was very frustrating. But the ambiance, the storytelling, the character development, was beautiful. I really liked it, and it was made in Hamburg, so that's why there's so much German in the game. I guess I don't know if I've played a lot of games directly from German developers. That's cool. That's really cool, and it was fun because, like, yeah, I have a loose understanding of German. I'd call it maybe like a 6th grader. Like, if I grew up in Germany, maybe I have like I could definitely speak with children. Let's say I could speak with children in German, and that's probably the extent of my ability. Yay, American schooling that teaches you a foreign language far too late to ever have it properly stick in your brain.
And then once you leave school, you don't really have any chance to practice it unless you've really got an interest.
But I don't know. My overall opinion is I really like this game, which I feel like I say about every game I play, and a lot of the time it's true. I have some criticisms, but overall the net experience was great. And
I feel like I've misinterpreted some things. I'm missing some answers, and I want those answers. It's the downside of having so much time between recording sessions. But first, let's let the credits play out. Kiwi, I hope you like this too. It's my first time playing a horror game on this channel.
Not my first time playing a horror game for you, as of the aforementioned Subnautica, which I do consider a horror game, at least for my needs, or my values.
And I mean, I think Alien Isolation is absolutely a horror game. There's no getting around that.
But I'm sure you will find the jump scare compilation that I will eventually upload very amusing. I started towards the end of it. I was so invested in the plot and so kind of desensitized to all the jump scares that they weren't getting me as bad. Although that one Storch, I think in last episode, if not the episode before, did definitely get me a fair bit. But we have some pretty tragic Jeff screaming because he's so easily jump scared moments.
But I think this is probably the last episode of Signalis proper, unless I find something more. And of course the jump scare compilation. Who knows? Maybe I will play it again and find something else out. With all that said, Kiwi, I hope you've enjoyed watching, and if you're awake, I hope this is helping you fall asleep. Oh, wait, 1 second.
Uh-oh, Kiwi. Look at that final letter, or that final word down there. Ending promise. Kiwi, there are different endings. All right, let's see. I played for a total of just shy of 12 hours, and I was actively playing for about 10 of those. Probably that hour is me in menus figuring out what I want to do and monitoring the map. Saved 67 times, loaded 13 times,
Died 4 times.
Generally a 10-hour gap between saves. Took a lot of damage, healed a lot of damage, cheated death 7 times, killed 88 enemies, and fired 32 shots. My enemies killed to shots fired is not terribly incredible. A CKX Norm Revy. Oh, okay. This must tell me like what settings I had. So I was playing on normal difficulty. Don't know what any of those others mean, but okay.
I think that's it. Yeah, it looks like that's it. What happens if I select continue? Okay, it looks like we're just back at end home. We could watch the ending again, I guess, but alright then, Kiwi. That truly is it. Thanks so much for watching. If you're awake, I hope this is helping you fall asleep. If you're sleeping, I hope you're sleeping well. I love you, and in the next one, a jump scare compilation maybe? Well, whatever it is, I look forward to sharing it with you. See you then.